the search for gold that ended in murder. Two men left for the mountains with dreams of gold. Only one returned, and the truth took nearly a decade to surface. In the quiet town of Kersey, Colorado, Derek Cole and Eli Johnson were known as inseparable. They'd been best friends since the 6th grade, the kind of bond built on years of shared lunches, bike rides, and late-night dares. As adults, that friendship had weathered broken relationships, money problems, and years of dead-end jobs. If you saw one, you saw the other. But in late 2014, something changed. Derek lost his job at a small mechanic shop. The stress weighed on him, and friends began to notice he was drinking more. He started spending more time alone, poring over old journals and boxes in his grandfather's attic. According to Derek's sister, it was there that he found a map, brittle and stained, tucked inside a leather pouch with strange handwritten notes. It wasn't just any map. It claimed to show the location of the lost McAllister gold mine, a mine that vanished in 1876 during a snowstorm. Legend said a group of miners struck a rich vein of gold, but were wiped out in a freak avalanche before they could return. Their treasure was never recovered. To most, it was a campfire tale. To Derek, it was a calling. He became obsessed, sketching out coordinates, researching land deeds, and visiting obscure geological survey sites. He convinced Eli to join him on a short expedition. Just a scouting trip, he said. No digging, no danger. Just two friends and a map. One trip, Derek said. We find it, and we never have to work again. Eli was reluctant. He had a steady job at the time, and a girlfriend he planned to propose to. But he owed Derek more than he could put into words. So, in March 2015, the two men packed gear, cold weather clothes, satellite GPS, and food supplies, and drove out to the edge of Medicine Bow National Forest. They parked Derek's truck near a gated fire trail and hiked in, leaving no detailed itinerary, no GPS tracking, and telling only one other person, Eli's girlfriend, that they'd be back in 4 days. They never made it to day 4. On the morning of March 8th, Eli emerged from the forest alone. He was dehydrated, bruised, and bleeding from the palm. He flagged down a passing vehicle and called the sheriff's office. He claimed Derek had gone missing during the night. According to Eli, they'd argued over whether to turn back. The weather had turned cold, and the map's directions became harder to follow. Derek wanted to keep pushing forward. Eli wanted to go home. That night, Eli said, he woke up and Derek was gone. His pack, knife, and flashlight were all missing. He searched for a day, panicked, and eventually hiked out alone. Search and rescue teams combed the forest for 6 days. Helicopters scanned from above. Dogs were brought in. But no sign of Derek was ever found. And that's where things began to unravel. Eli's story didn't quite add up. He had scratches on his neck and bruises across both knuckles. He said he'd fallen during the hike out. He was carrying a leather pouch that wasn't in the original packing list. Inside were 3 small gold nuggets. When asked where the gold came from, Eli said Derek had found it before disappearing. But no one else saw it. There were no photos, no coordinates, no proof that the mine even existed. With no body, no witnesses, and no clear cause of death, the sheriff's department had no choice but to close the case as an unsolved disappearance. But rumors spread fast in a small town. Derek's sister went public on social media, claiming Eli had always been jealous of Derek's ambition. Others pointed to the gold as motive. Some speculated that the two men found the mine and fought over who would claim it. Others believed Derek never vanished, that Eli had buried a body and staged a story. For 8 years, no new evidence surfaced. Eli moved out of town, living in Montana under a different name. He never gave interviews. He refused to talk to the press. His social media disappeared until 2023. That summer, a hiker named Lyle Bowers was exploring a remote trail deep within Medicine Bow when he noticed a partially collapsed cave structure near a rock face. Curiosity drew him in, but what he found wasn't gold. It was bone. He called authorities, and a forensic team was dispatched. DNA confirmed what many feared. It was Derek. His remains were partially buried beneath rocks and soil. His backpack was torn and scattered nearby. The contents included a knife, half of a notebook, and a single bullet casing. The autopsy revealed blunt force trauma to the head, a blow delivered with enough force to shatter part of the skull. Not consistent with a fall, not consistent with an accident. It was classified as homicide, but Eli Johnson would never face charges. Just 3 months before the body was found, Eli died by suicide in his home outside Bozeman. He left no family, no will, only a note. It was found beside a bottle of bourbon and an old photograph of him and Derek at age 10. The note read, "I buried him near the rock wall. I told myself it was self-defense, but I went back for the gold. I took what I could carry and left the rest. I've lived with this every day. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." The leather pouch was found in a locked drawer. Still inside, the same 3 gold nuggets. Authorities confirmed that the area where Derek's body was recovered was less than 500 yards from the original coordinates on the map. The mine may have existed, or it may have simply been a crevice of mineral-rich earth. No one has yet found the entrance, and maybe that's for the best. Derek's body was returned to his family and buried in a private ceremony. The case is officially closed, but questions remain. Was it really self-defense? What did Eli mean when he wrote, "I took what I could carry"? Was there more gold left behind in that cave? And did anyone else know where to find it? Maybe the mine was real. Maybe it was myth. But what is real is what greed can do to people. It didn't just kill one man. It consumed 2. What do you think really happened that night in the mountains? Could the lost McAllister Mine still be buried under the rock and snow of the Colorado wilderness? Let us know what you think, and subscribe for more chilling true crime stories every week.